Okay, y'all. We are back again with some more Zombicide on this channel, finally. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Maybe I might try putting this blue snowball right here on the table. No. We should probably have it here, because I'm going to be going back to get more models and yada yada. Here we got Harry as a special guest for right now. He's just chilling out on the table, I guess. Right, long story short, we are going back to Zombicide, like I said, on this channel now. I did come up with an improvised solution for the camera, as y'all can see here. So we got a better angle, which is not connected to the table at all. So I'll talk a little more about that later. For right now, let's just jump on into the game, right? We're doing Zombicide. It is mission 7. It's called Grindhouse. And the team today, in my head, I'm calling them Preston's Angels, I guess. Basically, it's a 4-tile map, right? And I figure this is going to be very melee focused. It's going to be close combat, close range, just all the time. There ain't going to be any sniper rifle shots all the way down the street 3 blocks away or some shit like that. So I went through my deck and I found some of the best melee people that I could find, and that happened to be mostly women and, well, Preston. So there you go, Preston's Angels. We of course also have Wanda and Letitia. Boy, I include Wanda and Letitia in lots of games. They are just solid characters. Wanda starts with that sprint. She's got some solid melee stuff going on as well. Letitia starts with field medic. That is really, really handy. I love that. We'll talk a little bit about the other people too. You've seen them all before, but I'll just mention really quickly. We also got Yuka. She starts with a katana. Helen, she's a big girl, and she does melee damage too, or since she's starting with this crowbar, which is only damage 1, it actually counts as damage 2 in Helen's hands. So there's Helen. Billy has a baseball bat. She also has melee damage too, so they are both rocking that. And I believe I have at least 2 characters here that should be able to kill abominations in melee. Because, yeah, Billy and Yuka can both potentially get +1 damage. Well, Yuka gets +1 damage melee. Billy gets super strength, which is just a whole other thing, right? So, yep, Harry has absconded for now. Now, can y'all see the cards? Sort of. Let me put them a little bit closer here. So y'all can see the cards as I draw them. Put them a little bit closer. I'm just trying to get used to this slightly newer setup. Maybe I should put the cards on the other side here, actually. Yeah, the plan is to try and get a lot more Zombicide content up more regularly. I still haven't really committed to like a regular schedule on this channel here, as y'all can see. Like, I'm still technically starting out with this YouTube thing, plus ADHD, and then on top of that, like, I'm still looking for a job, so I have no idea what my schedule is going to be like going forward. Point is, though, we're taking a backseat on PC content for a little while. We're just going to focus on Zombicide, which is what this channel was initially supposed to be in the first place anyway, so I'm kind of excited. Let's get rolling. We can just get started right now. And let me just double check to see if there's any special stuff going on in this mission. Now, I already know some special things going on here is we've got these permanent noise tokens on either side here. Now, the lore of this mission, more or less, is that, like, we're trying to contain some irradiated zombies in some failing power plant or whatever. So it's gonna be a lot of you shall not pass going on here. We've got a couple doors that are already open. We've got like indoor spawn zones, and the plan more or less is we've got to like corner the Zeds down here in the spawn zone number 1, because we can go in here and move these spawn zones down there. So once we corner them down here, then we need to like seal off the factory with a molly, basically. I believe that's how it works. And we have an additional loss condition here as well. The reason these noise tokens exist is the Zeds will run this way potentially. If some of them like escape the map, we lose then too. So yeah, one of the objectives is lock them in for good. Throw a molly at the starting spawn zone. Right, like I said, we gotta seal it off. Gather all zombie spawn tokens on the starting spawn zone. Let me see. Game is lost whenever a zombie starts its activation in a highlighted zone. Okay, so if Zeds can get here and then they are activated, they go off the map and we lose. So we don't necessarily lose if they get here, but if they then move off the map, we lose. So we may need to keep some people here to guard this area. Let me see. So all clear here. A survivor standing in a spawn zone with no zombies in it may spend 1 action to neutralize it. Move the zombie spawn token to the starting spawn zone. So yeah, we got to get people to these corners here. Now I wonder... It's not really saying. It is not saying. Oh, it does say. Okay, note the open doors on tiles 4V and 8V at the end of setup. Spawn zombies in both buildings as if these doors had just been opened. And, here's Harry again. Harry, are you gonna let me play this game? Are you? Here, let me start your toy down here. Can I hear this? What's this down here, Harry? Harry? Ugh. Come on, Harry, please. Come on, Harry. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Come on. What's that down there? Okay. That's Harry. Alright. So, we do need to spawn for all the dark zones in both of these buildings. So we're going to get that out of the way right now. When it comes to the spawn deck, I might as well mention I have removed all the normal walker cards other than the walker rush cards. So if normal walkers spawn, they are going to be rushing. I did this because for special stuff, we basically just have VIPs, Seekers, and we've added in the Berserker zombies. They have been painted, so we've got Berserker Walkers, Runners, and Brutes, and we also have the Berserker Abomination as well. So, I wanted to trim the deck just a little bit, I guess, to make it slightly more likely that the brand new Berserkers are going to show up. So, without further ado, let's do some spawning. We'll start here and work our way all the way down to the beginning spawn zone. So, spawn 1... is 1 Seeker. Okay. Spawn 2 is one brute that rushes. Okay, which means, I guess, this guy moves down this way, I suppose. He's down there, fine. 2 more spawns in this building. We've got 4 VIPs right there. Butcher. Pimp. Cop. Santa. Alright. And finish this building off with 2 more Seekers. Okay, so this Seeker moves here as well. And then we've got 2 more Seekers in that corner. Okay, so now we got 4 more spawns in this building below us. So that zone right there has 2 more VIP. Got a goth dude and a noise. Okay. Then we've got the Berserkers. We got 2 Berserker walkers that rush. They are right here. Okay. And then we've got 3 Berserker runners. That's great. They'll be right here too. Let's see. 3 Berserker runners right here. We need to take care of these guys. Can't shoot them either because Berserkers. Should probably explain, if y'all aren't familiar with Berserkers, once I do this final spawn, it would have been the Abomination, but it was 0 on blue, so nothing spawns here. Alright, so this is what we got to work with so far. Long and short of it is Berserkers are not damaged by ranged attacks, for the most part. You can throw mollies at them, that does kill them. You can damage them with cars when you run into them. Other than that, it has to be melee, which also means if they are in a zone with other zombies, then those zombies get shielded potentially by the Berserkers, more or less, in the same way that they would by Abominations or Brutes, potentially. So, anywho, that's how Berserkers work in a nutshell, more or less. We need to make sure zombies don't wander off the map, and we also need to get in there to move those down here. So, how do we do this? Well, I guess we could start off with like a concentrated attack right here, I suppose. Who would have the best chance in melee right now, I suppose? Might be Billy. So we might start with Billy. Alright. I'm trying to make sure I don't step on Harry. He's always somewhere underfoot. Okay, Billy starts. She's going to move, and then she gets 2 melees. We're going to try to clear this little room and work our way from there. Billy's got her baseball bat. She can roll 2 die, hits on a 3 or more. She does get 1 hit to start with, so she kills a Santa and gets 1 point. She'll do 1 more melee attack. And she hits once, so she gets a pimp, and she gets 1 more point. That's Billy at 2 points. Okay. Alright, I need to reset some of these. Okay, next up should probably be Yuka. I'm going to move Yuka in. We're also going to try to remember to use these little noise tokens whenever we activate somebody. That way I know who has and has not gone. Yuka's basically the same thing with her katana. She only hits on a 4 more, though. So she can hit on a 4 more. Melee 1 is going to be 1 hit. So she kills the cop. And she gets 1 point. He's trying to tear up my my jeans here. Okay, so let's see. Goes third. Oh gosh. Okay, 2 hits, and she kills this butcher and gets another point. Cool. So this room is clear now. This means that we could probably have. I would say we can have Wanda move in and just shoot her pistol, but that brute is there, so that's a problem. Well, we could also have someone move in and grab that epic to see what it is. That's a dark zone, so we can't really shoot in there. You see, runners are going to end up right here. So we could have Wanda sprint and grab this. Harry, you're killing me, please. I really like picking you up, but I'm trying to do this episode here, Harry. Come on now. He keeps jumping up on the table because I usually give him his treats on this table here, so he expects to get a treat whenever he jumps up here. I guess that's my fault. I don't know. It's probably best to keep everybody together here for now. So what we might do... Who else can do melee? Letitia... I don't like that. I mean, I could move Letitia and Helen in here to do melee, to try and get rid of those. That might be a good idea. They would both each get precisely 1. That's not great. I don't like that. Alright, here's what we need to do. Let's keep going. So we're going to have Wanda go in, and she's going to get this. So that's move, take, and what does she get? She gets an army sniper rifle. Okay, that's kind of useless right now. But I guess Wanda has an army sniper rifle. It means she can snipe, which is fine. And actually, it means that... Harry, you're killing me. Please get off the table. Okay. Alright. Since she waltzed in here and grabbed that, she probably could just take 1 shot at this room over here. So, Harry, please, just get off of here. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought this was going to go down like every other Zombicide thing that I've shot so far. Harry is just constantly jumping up on the table now for some reason. Wanda takes a shot. And she hits both times. So both of these Zeds are just dead, and we don't have to worry about them. Okay. Wanda gets 2 points. So there's that. Cool. Alright. That leaves... I was about to say, don't I have 3 survivors left? Well, I would. Harry knocking everything around. Okay, so we want everyone else to go in there and search and see what they can find. So we're probably going to have Helen move in and search, and she finds canned food, which means Helen gets like 3 AP. So she's going to dump that. Okay. Letitia's going to move in and she's going to search. She's going to find a machete. Okay. She'll probably... I don't know if she needs to keep that. You know what? She might keep that and just ditch, like, the, I don't even know if we need to bust doors. Like, these buildings have already been busted open. We don't need to worry about, like, door breakers all that much. So she might just ditch the fire axe, honestly, and just keep the machete. We also have Preston. Has not gone yet. He is the last one. Let's have him go in and see what he gets. Preston gets a molly. All right. Take that. Okay, so that is the first turn. First survivor turn, finally over. All right. So Seekers, I guess, would move here. Runners would be 1, 2 right here. So someone is going to have to move out and take care of them. Harry, please. Okay. Let's see. We got 2 Berserkers. We've got these VIP. And now I'm starting to see we probably really don't want to break the doors either, because busting doors gives the zombies more paths, and if we lose the game, if they, like, get to one of these 2 zones and can wander off the edge of the map, that's super duper no bueno. So we actually don't want to bust any doors, pretty much. All right, well, let's do 3 spawns then. So we're going to start here and go clockwise like usual, which I think should mean that one and then that one. Fine, fine, fine. Let's see. All right, we've got a Berserker Walker that rushes. That walker right there. Okay. Then we've got Harry. Alright, we've got 1 Berserker Brute that rushes. Right here. Okay, right there. And then we've got 2 Seekers that spawn in the corner there, which means these Seekers will move into our zone. We've got 2 more Seekers in the corner. So that's our first turn over. So, end phase, we remove the noise tokens. And now we just keep rolling. Okay, so someone is going to need to move out there and take care. Oh boy. It's probably going to have to be Billy, I guess. Yeah, we have to kill those runners. They have to die. Although, really, even though you've got... Let me see what the rules say. You know, the rules don't say anything about, like, the Zeds will always path towards these zones. So I don't know. I guess as long as we keep our survivors in a big group, this will always be the noisiest zone, and they will ignore these zones. So I guess that's just an incentive for everybody to stay together and to not split up, really. Then we don't have to worry about them wandering off and losing the game that way. They're just going to keep coming straight to us, because they will ignore this noise if this noise is louder. All right, and it just doesn't say otherwise, that they will go straight there no matter what. It's just permanent noise tokens. Moving on. So we need to take care of these seekers right in front of us, and then we need to activate this thing. We need to get that and then try to get over there, really. We don't need to prioritize killing these runners per se. We need to just keep on rolling, I think. So, let's start with Billy. She is still our best melee person for the moment. She gets 2 hits, so these 2 seekers are dead. Billy gets 2 points, putting her up to 4. Cool. So she has 2 more actions she could do. I might as well have her move here and grab this. And we'll give her 5 more points. Now this is going to put us in a yellow. Okay, so she goes up to 9. That means she gets an extra action. And we might as well say... why not? She searches. She uses her extra action to search. Put the noise token on Billy. She's been activated, and she gets a zombie in her face. Great. That's what she gets. Regular world walker in Billy's face. Okay. So I guess next we can activate Wanda. Because for once, Wanda is my sniper now. It's not what usually happens, but okay. Gonna have Wanda snipe at that zombie right by Billy. See if she can take it out. And she does. Dead. Wanda gets 1 more point. And then we can move Wanda forward. And we can say she now... I was going to just have her snipe at that brute. But Dark Zone. So she's probably not going to get anything there. So how about she moves and she searches. Let's see what she can find. She gets a kukri. Alright, so she'll ditch her pistol and have a kukri, which is great, because that means she has a melee weapon now. Alright. And it's a damage 2 melee weapon on top of all that. So alright. That was pretty good. Now we're going to need somebody to go into that corner and take care of those seekers. Might as well be Yuka. 1, 2. And then she'd get 1 melee. Okay, so she kills them both. They dead. Yuka gets 2 more points. She's up to 4 now. Alright. So now I think we'd want everyone else to move into this corner here. So, let's see. I think Preston needs to search the most. Let's see, we've activated Wanda and Billy and Yuka. We've got Letitia. Ooh, that's right. Letitia can actually use Field Medic to get to that corner in 1 zone. Because You can actually use Field Medic even if you don't need to heal anybody. There just needs to be a survivor in that zone, and you can move 2 zones in 1 action. So Letitia is going to do that, and then she will spend another action to do this all clear thing, and that means we're going to move this spawn zone down here to this corner. So that's one of them, and I don't think it says... Yeah, it doesn't say we get, like, AP for doing that. Like, it just says a survivor needs to spend 1 action to neutralize it, and then you move it to the corner. Fine, so we did that. So Letitia has 1 action left. She might as well search and see what she can get. She gets sawed off. Alright, so now she's got a machete sawed off combo. That's fine. So let's see. Now the other 2 people can just move, and search. That's pretty good. So Helen, move. She can search, and she can find an SMG. Okay, that's something. And Preston does the same thing. 1, 2. What does he find? Let's see, Letitia, Helen. We are on Preston now. What does Preston find? He finds plenty of bullets. Preston still does not have a melee weapon yet. We gotta do a lot more searching then, don't we? Okay, so this makes the corner up here the noisiest zone, so Zeds will travel in that direction. So for movement, this brute moves here, because this brute would move here because line of sight, and that's the noisiest zone anyway, so Wanda has a brute in her face. We also have runners right here trying to get to the noisiest zone. We also have this walker moving here, these walkers moving here, these VIP moving here. Okay, we're going to have to try to stay bunched up so that none of these Zeds wander off the edge of the map. Alright, so that was movement. Let's do spawning. Okay, we got us a rush, and we are in yellow, so we got 5 walkers that rush in here. Grab 5 walker models. Oh boy, things are starting to get busy already. 1, 2, 3. Harry, please. There you go. Good thing he's still so tiny and he weighs like an ounce. It's pretty easy to... I don't usually like... Harry, please, come on. I don't know. Well, I do, no. No, you're not getting treats when you jump up here, Harry. No. Alright, so that was 5 walkers that rush. What's the next spawn? It's going to be 5 VIP down in the corner here. I'm going to put 5 random sculpts in the corner. We got a punk. We got a butcher. We got a goth dude. And a construction worker. Final one is pimp. Alright. Okay, one more spawn. In the other corner there is going to be 5 seekers. Okay, so we have no other seekers on the map, so it's just those 5 seekers in the corner. So we are going to want to kill pronto after we kill those damn runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, things are going okay so far. Okay, and phase, we remove the noise tokens. Alright. So what do now? Wanda's gonna need... No, I was about to say Wanda's gonna need some help. She has that kukri. She can use that kukri on that brute that's right in front of her. Let's see. Who do we start with? Let's start with Billy. I want to give Billy some points here, that's for damn sure. So she's going to move, and she can get 2 melees with her bat. She gets 1 hit, so one runner is dead. She gets 1 more point. 1 more melee. Well, actually, she's in yellow, so she gets 3 melees. Well, she gets 2 hits. That means she can spend 1 action desperately searching for something better than a baseball bat, hopefully. So that's 2 more points for Billy, putting her at 12. Now we're going to have her search for something, which is a machete. Okay. Which she will put in her pocket. And I don't know. I don't know if anybody really needs that. Letitia could dual wield them, but I honestly think it would be better for Letitia to have like a machete sawed-off combo, really, rather than dual wielding machetes. So Billy will pocket that for now. That is Billy. Who should go next? Probably Wanda. We will activate Wanda so she can kill that brute that's in her face. She's got her kukri. She hits on a 4 or more. Wanda definitely needs her some points too. So let's see. Brute is dead. Cool. Let's see. Toss that there. Wanda gets 1 more point. Let's see. It's tempting to have her move and take that objective, but I mean, we could do that, and we could just have everybody else move to that zone as well and search once they get there. That is something we could do. I mean, who else besides Billy do we really want in red? Oof, if Helen could get into red, that would be really nice. Helen gets Bloodlust melee. She also gets... Oh, gosh. Okay, so we're still Wanda. What we might do with Wanda is she'll just move and search. What does she find? She gets water. Okay, so Wanda gets 1, 2, 3 points. And she is in yellow. That means she has 4 actions. And I don't know if I really want her to do anything else, honestly. I don't want her to end her turn with all those seekers. And she can't search again. And I don't want her to take the objective. So she's just going to do nothing for now. And we're going to have Helen. She is going to get activated. And 1, 2. She's going to take this. Giving Helen 5 points. Putting her up to 8. And giving her an extra action that she will, of course, use for searching. What does she find? Molly. Oh gosh, we've got 2 Mollys already. Okay. I won't say no to that. 2 Mollys already. So let's see here. Who should go next? Let's see. Let's just activate Preston. I mean, everybody's doing basically the same thing. 1, 2. Preston searches and he finds even more bullets. That's great. Preston found a whole lot of bullets that almost nobody needs. Although it might be nice for Wanda to have that since she has the Army Sniper Rifle. Yep. Definitely weird, Wanda being my sniper, but Whatever. So she's probably gonna, or Preston will give that to her next turn, I suppose. Anyway, moving on, we've got Yuka and Letitia that still need to move, so we're going to activate Letitia. She will go... She can actually just do that in one action, and then search. She has a shotgun now, a regular old shotgun. Okay. Yeah. I think she'll pocket the sawed off and just keep that regular old shotgun. I might as well have her shoot for the hell of it, because why not? She can shoot twice since she did field medic and then search, and that should give her 2 actions left. She hits on a 6, which is something. So we'll see if she can actually kill any of these zombies with her sawed off. I mean, regular shotgun. She does get 1. She kills 1 seeker. 1 seeker is dead. She gets 1 point. Okay. Letitia takes another shot. And misses. Alright. Okay, so... let's see here. Last one is Yuka. We're going to have her move twice. 1, 2, and she searches. And finds a zombie in her face. That's not great. It's kind of fine though, because Preston is in that zone, and he can absorb 1 damage since he has tough. So technically nobody takes a wound, and we've got Letitia with field medic anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But that is a zombie in our face that we can do nothing about, so someone will be taking a wound. Alright. So with that in mind, we have these Seekers that will move into our zone. And then we also have this Berserker Walker that moves. All of these walkers are going to move into this zone. All of these VIPs are going to merge together in this zone here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to see what spawns. If we get any Seekers that spawn, that is 4 wounds on top of the 1 wound that we're already taken. That is not great. Okay, so we've got 6 VIP that spawn down here. Okay, hot dog, punk, hot dog, Santa, yet another hot dog, lots of hot dogs, and another punk. Okay. 2 more spawns. And of course it's Seekers. It's 5 Seekers. So that means we're taking 4 wounds. Preston absorbs 1. And we might as well give a wound to Letitia and Wanda and Helen and Yuka. Basically everyone that isn't Preston. Letitia's going to have her work cut out for her. Okay. So we're spawning 5 Seekers down in the corner here. That was bad luck, but not terrible. I guess that could have been a lot worse. It's a good thing I moved everybody into that same zone. Come on out here. Come on. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 1 last spawn. Please don't let it be Seekers. Thank fuck. Okay. Well, it's not Seekers, but it is 5 walkers that rush, so on top of all this other jazz, we're going to have 5 more walkers. So we got some fighting we got to do before we can get to that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. right. So let's see here. We got a real conga line that's starting over here. Okay, we're going to need to fight our way to that corner so that we can move that over here. And then we already do have 2 mollies. And once we can... Boy, this one might be over kind of quickly. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So who do we start with? Let's see. I think we're in a dark zone, so we don't want Wanda to be doing any shooting. It's going to have to be straight melee. Unfortunately, we don't have any super duper good melee stuff going on right now, which is not great. So let's start with Billy, because she has an extra action, and let's see. Wanda could trade her kukri with Helen. That would probably be great. Yeah. But we'll start with Billy first. Gonna activate her. She probably has the best chance to really put a dent in this big old crowd here. So, first melee for Billy. Oh gosh. Alright, we just need 3 or more, Billy. Come on now. She's got 3 more. And she's... Okay. 1 miss. She kills 1 seeker. Alright. Melee 3. Wait a minute. Billy's not even in this zone. Oh, great. Okay, scratch that. Billy's not even in the zone. I forgot that. I thought everybody was in the zone. So what Billy would do, she'd have to move twice. So that means she really only killed 1 seeker, and that's all that she can do. So that's kind of unfortunate. That means we're counting on everybody else to do something. So, I don't know. We might as well activate Wanda now. She's going to trade. She'll use 1 action to trade with Helen so that Helen has the kukri. Although Wanda does have an extra action. She has an extra action, but she also has a sniper rifle. Meaning she can roll 2 dice and hit on a 6 and maybe kill some Zeds that way. Yeah, I think this is probably best. So she can take 3 shots with her sniper rifle, and maybe, if we're lucky, she'll kill some of these. Wait, no, she can't even do that. She can't do that. You can't shoot point blank range with a sniper rifle. Okay. Change of plans then. Let's say Wanda does not do that. It would probably be best for Wanda to stick to her kukri. She can do 4 melees since she didn't need to move anywhere. So we'll try to get Wanda some points now. Come on, Wanda. Let's see how many hits you can get. She's got 2 hits, so she kills 2 seekers. 1, 2. All right. Melee 2. She gets 1 hit, so she kills 1 seeker. All right. Melee 3. She gets 1 hit, so she kills 1 normal zombie. Melee 4. She gets 1 hit, so she kills 1 more regular zombie. Boy, I guess I was worried, but Wanda just went to work with that kukri. Okay. So that was Wanda. So now let's activate Helen. Now she'll go nuts with her crowbar. She'll hit on a 4 more. And she kills 1. Melee 2. Miss. Melee 3. Hit. Okay. Great. So bump up the points for Wanda. Okay, I just did that. She's close to orange now, I think. I just gave her a bunch of points. God damn it. Helen gets how many more melees? 2 now, I think. Miss. 1 more melee for Helen. She gets another hit. Dead. Okay, 1 more point for Helen. Alright. I'm gonna take like, I don't know, 2 points away from Wanda. I'm not, should have been keeping track. I'm not exactly sure how many Wanda killed. She killed a whole bunch. I mean, I know she killed like just about all the Seekers. She's at 14. Okay, so messing up already, huh? Who can go next? Preston cannot go. It might as well be Yuka. Yuka can go next. We'll activate Yuka. She will start swinging with her katana. And she misses for melee 1. Melee 2. She misses again. Melee 3. She hits. Okay, melee 3 hits. She kills that final zombie. Great. So now she can move here. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So let's see. I think what that means is we're going to have Letitia go next. Yeah, we don't want... Yeah, we're going to have to be careful with this. Letitia is going to go next. We're going to activate her. She can just move with Field Medic, which means she can heal a wound from Yuka, bringing Yuka back up to 3. Alright. Letitia can also grab the Epic, and we'll see what that is. She gets a nail bat. Okay, so we can replace her machete with the nail bat. Letitia's not doing so bad now. Okay. And then we'll have her search once again. Well, no. With her final action, she should be doing the all clear action to move this to the corner. Because I don't think I can have anybody else move there, really. Since we want to have 4 survivors here so that no zombies will be wandering closer to the edges of the map. They're all going to be pathing here because that is currently the noisiest zone. Need to have at least 4 survivors together in a zone. That means Preston ain't going anywhere. We're going to activate him last, and he's going to search. Thanks, Harry. Harry is making all sorts of guest appearances this time. Preston is going to search, and he finds a chainsaw. Okay. And then he also does a trade and gives Wanda plenty of bullets. So that's cool. All right. And actually, with that trade, he also gives Wanda the chainsaw, and Wanda gives him the kukri. I don't know why Preston would keep the chainsaw and, like, not give it to Wanda. The chainsaw is just Wanda's. That's hers. It is her exclusive copyrighted property right there. Harry, Harry, I could see what you're thinking about doing. Come on now, Harry. Come on. Come on, Harry. Come on. There you go. Okay. Jesus, Harry. Okay. Y'all definitely now know that I have a cat named Harry. He's just all over the place. Yeah, he's definitely very comfortable in his new home now. He used to be hiding off in the corner most of the time. He is very comfortable here now. Okay, so all survivors have gone, and now we're going to do movement. So this Berserker Walker is here. These zombies move here. These VIPs move here. So we just have a conga line coming at us now. Okay. Which is fine. And all of the spawns are going to happen down here in this corner. Which basically means, at this point, we just got to hack our way back to this corner, and we are good. Alright. But we got to do 3 spawns in this corner and see what spawns. So first spawn is going to be 4 runners. Okay? 4 regular old runners, not berserkers. These runners can actually be shot. Although half the map is dark zone, so we're not going to be able to count on shooting all that much. Next spawn is 2 brutes. Just 2 plain old brutes. 1, 2. Okay. Final spawn is 2 VIP. 2 more VIP. I can see a whole lot of epic weapons in our future here, because there's a whole lot of VIP we need to hack our way through. Okay, so that spawn was not too bad. We are way off in the corner here, and those zombies are a decent distance away from us, aren't they? Okay. So I think what we should do now is we could have Wanda go first, and we could have Letitia heal her. We could do that. We could have Wanda just... Oh, wait, no. I was going to have Wanda just snipe this zombie, but dark zone. Okay. I mean, Wanda could just sprint and melee it and then move back. And then Letitia could heal her. And even if... Yeah, let's try that. Wanda's going to sprint. This is a little bit risky, but we're going to do it anyway. Wanda is just going to sprint with her chainsaw. She's going to be... It's a full-on Wanda thing to do. And she does kill it in one go. Alright. And with that, she gets 1 point. And she can now open up with her sniper on those Zeds outside. She'll take 1 shot and then move backwards. So sprint, melee, shot. She gets 2 hits, so she kills 2 Zeds. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. There was some Berserker... Oh, gosh. That doesn't happen then. There were some Berserker Walkers in there. Oops. I thought that was just... Oops. Okay. That doesn't happen. Where's... Gotta put 2 zombies back up here. 1 and 1. That does not happen. Wanda cannot shoot in that zone, actually, because Berserkers are basically shielding the other zombies. Let me just... take a quick look-see at the rules again. Well, that's interesting. Targeting priority. Just looking at the targeting priority on season 2 here. It says targeting priority is 4 and normal walker is 3. So kinda looks like toxic walkers would have a higher priority than normal walkers, but not berserker walkers. So Wanda could shoot and kill 2 normal walkers, but not the 2 berserker walkers, as far as I can tell. I don't know if targeting priority was like different in like the first season or not, but Wanda could kill 2 normal walkers and get 2 points from that, meaning she's almost in orange and she moves back. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so now we do what I was talking about. Let's activate Letitia. She does field medic and she heals Wanda for 1 point. Okay. Letitia will then search and find some canned food. So Letitia gets 3 points, which is great because she's still in blue. She can't really do anything else, so that is Letitia. Let's see. I'm probably just going to have everybody else move and search for the most part. So Yuka, she's going to go 1, 2, and then search. She finds a Molly too. Oh gosh, we have 3 Mollies already. That's pretty cool. She could also trade with Letitia and grab that sawed off and get rid of her pistol. That was move, search, and trade. That is Yuka. Alright. And then we could have Billy move over. Boy, she desperately needs to search. She still only has her little baseball bat. Billy searches and she finds plenty of bullets that basically nobody needs. She could, I don't know. She could trade it and give it to Helen, I guess, because Helen has an SMG. Or she could just take Helen's SMG, give her the machete. That way Helen would be slightly more accurate in melee. Helen could just ditch her crowbar then. Okay. And then also put the Molotov in hand just in case. Alright, so that was something. Okay, so that was Billy. Billy has been activated, as well as Yuka and Letitia and Wanda. So we just have Helen and... Oh, great. I guess Billy did the trade before she moved. I just realized Helen is in the other zone. She did that, and then she moved, and... It's fine. Helen now moves. And she's going to search and find plenty of shells. Oh gosh, we're not finding any weapons. We're just finding lots of ammo. Great. So I don't know. She'll trade that and give it to Yuka. And then we're going to activate Preston. He's going to move and search and find a fire axe. Okay, but he's probably just going to ditch. He's going to throw that away immediately. Okay, everybody has gone, so now we move everything. So this group of Zeds is right here within striking distance. Conga line just moves forward, y'all. VIPs move here. I had thought that Berserkers basically shield everybody else, but that's only sort of true, I guess. Okay, and then runners would be in this same zone with all this other jazz. Okay, so that's a whole lot of zombies right there that are just begging for a molly. We got 3 of them, so we'll see. We gotta chop through some stuff first. Oh boy, and then there's already a bunch of stuff in our way, and we got 3 more spawns. So what is... Alright, we've got 5 Berserker Walkers that rush. They're going to end up in this zone here. Okay, there's that. And then we got, let's see. Next spawn is 5 Berserker Walkers again. Okay, that do not rush. Just 5 of them chilling down in the corner here. Well, the Berserkers definitely did make an appearance this time, that's for sure. Okay, one more spawn is going to be Berserker Runners. 3 of them. Okay. 3 Berserker Runners, because we're still only in yellow, I believe. The Wanda is almost in orange. So we need to have some other people doing some other things. Because I think we still have, like, 3 survivors that are still in blue. Preston hasn't done anything just yet. So maybe we should change that, right? Okay, so that was movement and spawning. Let's see. Oof, if we could get Helen here so she could throw that, that would be a lot of points for her, and that would be really good for us. So we just need to chop through these 2 zones so that Helen can get there. So we might start with Preston and his kukri. He needs some points anyhow, so let's move him forward so he can do 2 melees with his kukri. He'll do melee 1 and get 1 hit. Gives him 1 point. Melee 2. Do it. 2 more points. Okay. That is Preston. Okay. So Preston is here. Let's see. We could go with Yuka next. She can move. Do a melee with her samurai sword. Hitting on a 4 or more. And she kills one. She scores 1 point. She's at 5. Okay. Might have her ignore this Berserker Walker, and then she'll just take a shot with her sawed off at the VIP in the other zone there. And for the hell of it, I'll have her re-roll that because she does have plenty of shells. And now she gets 2 hits instead of 1, so that's good. So now she's got 2 more points. 1, 2. That puts her into yellow. She's got 4 sculpts, and she can even take an extra swing at the Berserker in her face. And she does hit it and kills it for 1 more point. Okay, Yuka is now in yellow. That's a good thing. Okay, we need to get Letitia into yellow now, that's for sure. If we have her field medic into that room, well, neither of those survivors needs to be healed. She could heal herself if she field medics into that room, though. And if she field medics into that room, she can just open up with her shotgun, and we can try to get her up into yellow that way. Okay, so that doesn't sound like a terrible idea. She field medics into here. She heals her wound. So I think the only person that still needs to be healed now is Helen. Alright. We have activated Letitia, Yuka, and Preston. Letitia should have 3 actions left now. So she's going to open up with that shotgun of hers, hitting on a 4 more. Try and clear out some of these VIP in front of us. At this point, Helen is basically technically clear to move twice and then toss. Okay, she kills 1. Scores herself 1 point. Okay. She can shoot 2 more times. Okay, she gets 1 more hit. So she gets a goth dude. 1 more shot. Should put her into yellow, hopefully. Harry, come on now. Harry, please. Thank you. Okay, she got a hit. Alright, that does put her into yellow. It gets her 1 more kill. So it gets her a construction worker. Alright, and now she can take a 3rd and final shot. And she gets 1 more hit. Okay, she gets a goth. Yeah, a punk. Alright, Harry, please, come on. Come on, Harry. Harry, no. Okay, just don't mess with the board, Harry. Come on. Alright, Harry. Come on. There you go. Okay. So, I think that gets her 1 more point. Okay. Both Yuka and Letitia are primed to potentially get potentially get an epic. Helen will almost certainly get an epic if she does move, toss. Also, if she does move, toss, that would mean she would have 1 action left over to smack that 1 VIP. So we might have her just do that now. So we're going to activate Helen. She's going to do move. She's going to toss her molly. And then that gets her a whole bunch of points. We get 4 points from the runners. We get 5 points from the seekers, so that's 9 points total so far. And then we've got 6 VIP, so 9 plus 6 is 15, right? Math. She gets 15 points for all of this then. Alright, so which means she's at 26. She is well into orange, and that means we can give her Reaper Melee. Okay. And that is definitely what we're going to give her, instead of like a free melee action. Which means she really only has like 1 swing at this zombie, but that's fine because I can always have Wanda sprint over there to kill that zombie just in case. And she does miss. So Wanda is going to have to sprint and kind of save Helen from getting yet another wound. So we're going to have to activate Wanda now. And we really only have Billy that hasn't gone yet. But Wanda can sprint and be right here. And then she can take a whack with her chainsaw. And definitely kill that 1 VIP. Wanda gets 1 point. And Wanda should stay right there. In theory, I could move and have her shoot, but then just all that jazz would just be right on top of her, and we don't want that. We're just gonna have Wanda chill right there. We're gonna activate Billy, and Billy will, I guess, move forward and search to see what she can find. Billy finds a flashlight. Okay. I think what we're going to do then, she did a move and a search. She can also do a move and a trade. It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. Because nothing's really going to be moving off the edge of the map right now, I don't think. So we can give this flashlight to Wanda. So now she can just shoot right into dark zones with her sniper rifle and just ignore all that stuff. Plus she gets 2 cards per search. So there's that. Okay, so everybody has been activated and they've all gone. Boy, Helen's pockets sure are empty. She only has her machete. Okay, but we're getting close to the end here, folks. Alright, so now we move all of this jazz out to here. Okay. And I think these runners are going to be there too. Let's see, we've got 3 runners that would move 1, 2, and be here as well. Part of me is tempted to just throw another Molly because we have like... We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to move these berserkers and then we do 3 spawns to see what we have left. All we got to do is get here and toss a Molly and that's basically game. So let's do 3 spawns. Let's see. We've got... Yeah, we've got 4 because we're in orange now. 4 berserker walkers in this corner. 1. Harry is just chilling in that chair over here. I guess he is now accustomed to the fact that he should not be on the table. I guess by now. Okay. So that is 4 berserker walkers. Next spawn is... Still haven't seen an abomination yet, but we now have 4 berserker brutes. 4 berserker brutes are right next to them. Was this a power plant or a prison? Jeez. Yeah, for those that do not know, Season 2 of First Edition was Prison Outbreak. So that would be why the Berserkers all have, like, you know, prison jumpsuits on. And if they don't have prison jumpsuits on, then they've got, like, security guard outfits on and whatnot. Yeah, so one more spawn. All the brutes get an extra activation. Okay, so that means these brutes are here, and these brutes move one space forward. Okay. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Spreads them out just a little bit more. Okay, so that's what happens. So now, let's see. We want Letitia to move forward and heal Helen, because Helen is here and Letitia is here. Let's try to keep track of who is where this time. So I guess we will activate Letitia first. I'm going to remove the noise tokens from everybody else. Letitia moves with Field Medic and she heals Helen. And then she can also maybe open up with her shotgun. Yeah. If she opens up with her shotgun on that next zone, she might just score herself an epic weapon here. Yet another one. She already has the nail bat. So let's see if she can get one kill, because she should kill those VIPs first. They are actually unironically first in the targeting priority, since they basically count as like normal walkers. Then it would be the Berserker walkers, and then the Berserker runners. So she does get 2 hits. She kills both of these VIP, meaning we can trade in 5 of them for an epic weapon. So she gets 5 points. No, she gets 2 points. She gets 2 points. So she only got 2 kills. So we're tossing those 5 models away so that she can search through what would be really nice for her. Let's see. Oof. Gunblade would be really nice. Gunblade would be kind of dope. Could also give her Golden Kukri and or Zantetsuken. You know, if she scores Zantetsuken, she could then just trade it to Wanda, and Wanda would be able to give the chainsaw to, like, Helen, perhaps. Although, I don't know. Helen could probably really use the Zantetsuken because Wanda already has a chainsaw and Helen has Reaper melee. So I think Letitia is going to score the Zantetsuken. She'll be a team player here. And we're going to reshuffle the epic weapon deck. Okay. So Letitia did Field Medic and 1 shot. So she can probably take a swing with her nail bat and then still have another action to give Helen the Zantetsuken. So she takes a swing with her nail bat at the brutes in front of her, and she kills both of them. So she scores herself 2 more points. Kills these 2 brutes. Okay. And then she gives the Zantetsuken to Helen. Okay. And so far, that is just Letitia. Oh my goodness. Okay. We could have Helen just move forward and just start chopping like crazy. That would be pretty cool. Yes, it would. Let's do that. Helen moves. And then with Reaper Melee, she's going to get an extra kill for each hit pretty much. So, and she rolls 5 die, hits on a 4 or more. So, she'll take 1 swing at the walkers. She is targeting walkers, so however many hits she gets, she kills 1 extra walker. She gets 2 hits, so she kills 3 walkers. 1, 2, 3. And she gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Tossing these Berserker Walkers out. Alright, she can do 2 more melees. So now she's going to target the runners. Let's see if she can just kill them all in 1 swing. And she does, actually. She gets a 6 and a 4, and thanks to Reaper Melee, she kills them all. So she gets 3 more points. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Throw them back in there. Okay, Helen gets 1 more swing, and let's see, she can almost certainly kill the rest of these walkers here. And yeah, she gets exactly 2 hits, so these 2 Berserker Walkers are dead. And Helen scores herself 2 more points, meaning she is almost in red. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was Helen activated. Might as well activate Wanda next with her sniper rifle. Wanda's going to slide over here and then just start opening up with her sniper rifle. So she can take like 3 shots now at this point. This door is open. There's a bunch of Zeds in there. Oh, that's right. Those are all Berserkers. Those are all Berserkers, so we can't shoot at them. There goes that plan. I don't know if it's wise to have her sprint in there. Harry, you're killing me. Come on, Harry. Harry. Oh my gosh. Great. Okay. Let's see. I mean, if Wanda sprints in there, she could get 3 melees, basically. That would probably be good. Okay, you know what? Instead of Wanda, we're definitely going to have... I think we're going to have Preston go, because I'm almost certain I know what I want him to do. He's going to take 1 action to ditch his pistol and put the molly in his hand. So that way he's effectively our torchbearer that's going to win the game for us. And he can use another action to search and find even more ammo that we kind of don't need. I guess he can then move forward and trade. So that was reorganize, search, move, and trade. He gives plenty of shells to Letitia. So that way she can re-roll when she's shooting with her shotgun. Okay, so that was Preston. Let's see. Might as well activate Yuka. I'm also pretty sure I know what I want her to do. She can search since she's within the building there. And she finds a machete, which is okay, I guess. She's probably just going to ditch that. She's just going to throw that out. Let's see. We could have her... Yeah, I might as well have her move twice to be in this zone with Helen. 1, 2. Search, move. Okay. So that's Yuka. So I guess we'll have Wanda and Billy both get into this zone too. They can't really do anything else other than just move there. We're just gonna bunch everybody up there and kind of... Well, we could also have Wanda charge, get 3 melees, and then have Billy follow up. That would be a little bit risky, but we've already had a Brute Extra activation, and I'm pretty sure the rules stated that normal Walker Extra activations don't affect Berserkers. I believe. Let me check this one more time. Yeah, they do not benefit. They do not benefit from extra activations. That's what the rules state. Although we have no idea what's going to spawn down in this corner here. So yeah, I think we'll play it safe because we're almost done. We might as well play it safe. Not as exciting, but we don't want to lose right at the last second here. We'll just have Wanda move here. Then we activate Billy. We have Billy move here. And since it's Berserkers, nobody can shoot in there, even if they do have guns. They're immune to range damage, so okay. So what this means is now we move all these Berserkers into this zone. They all move into this zone. We're going to have to chop through all of them at the very least. And then these Berserkers move forward as well. We have to chop through them afterwards, and then we're going to see what else spawns. We've got 3 more spawns to go. First spawn is going to be 8 walkers that rush. Oh gosh. 8 of them. Definitely got a whole lot of chopping to do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. All right. I totally forgot to put all these models away from when we tossed that molly. Alright, 2 more spawns would be 3 runners. 3 runners are down in the corner there. Oh my, we got a whole bunch of jazz we gotta chop through. And 1 more spawn is 4 brutes that rush. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are all in this zone right here. That's a lot of zombies right there. So I am tempted to use one of our mollies to clear that zone. Because I guess to win here, all we need to do is get somebody with a molly in this zone, really. And then we technically win. Because if somebody is in here, they can toss the molly there, and then that seals them off. And yeah, it says to win, we just gotta gather all zombie spawn tokens, the starting spawn zone, and then throw a molly at the starting spawn zone. it doesn't matter that there's still that there would still be a whole bunch of zombies left. If we can just get somebody here and toss it, that's basically game. Okay, so let's start. Let's definitely start with Helen. She is our heavy hitter right now with Reaper Melee and the Zantetsuken. So Helen is just gonna start chopping. Let's remove all these tokens except for Helen. I guess no one else is getting a free VIP, a free epic weapon here. Oh well. Okay, Helen hits on a 4 more. This is her first melee. And she gets, let's see, 2 hits, so that's 3. And yeah, she was targeting, we'll say she was, no, wait, no. Yeah, it has to be walkers, because the Zantetsuken is damage 1, so she kills 3 walkers. Okay, so this is not going to be as impressive as we thought. Helen can just switch up to her machete when it's time to kill brutes, I suppose, but there's really only like 2 walkers left. So, I don't know, she'll do, this is not going to be as impressive as I thought. She'll do 1 more with the Zantetsuken, and she does kill both walkers. So that is 2 melees, so she can do 2 more melees on the brutes. I think that was 5 points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh gosh, she's almost in red. Okay, so she only gets to roll 1 die with her machete on the brutes, but thanks to Reaper Melee, she will kill 2 brutes if she gets 1 hit. So that's a miss. So she gets to swing once more, and that's a miss too. Okay, well, fine. So that is Helen. Boy, I thought she was going to just chat through everything with Zantetsuken, but it's only damage. Wait, no. Helen has damage too. Okay, let's redo those last 2 melees, because she can use Zantetsuken on the brutes because Helen. Thank goodness I just realized this. Melee damage 2. She can use the Zantetsuken on the brutes then. That is dope. Okay. So she will likely kill all these brutes in 1 swing. And, well, she gets 1 hit. So, yeah, 2 brutes are dead. She gets 2 more points. Ooh, she is so close to red. Let's see. 1 more swing. And yeah, she easily kills these brutes. Boom. Alright. That puts her into red, meaning we can give her... Ooh, we're going to give her Bloodlust Melee. Let's make this interesting. Fuck the Molly. We're just giving Helen Bloodlust Melee, which means in 1 action, she can charge in here and take 1 swing with her Zantetsuken and see how much stuff she can kill. Is this a terrible idea? Maybe. This might be a terrible idea. She kills 3 things. So let's say she kills 3 brutes. And that's Helen. this noise token on Wanda? I do believe only Helen has gone so far. So what we can do now is possibly we could activate Letitia. She could field medic over there in one action and be able to swing like 3 times with her nail bat. Why the hell not? We'll do that. Let's activate Letitia. Boom. Let's have her go with the nail bat. That's a miss. Gosh. I wonder if this is just a terrible idea. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We can move Preston here in 2 actions, and then as long as he tosses it, then like the game is over. I guess I can technically end the game right now. We're just kind of having fun at this point. So let's see. Yeah, she gets 2 kills. So she kills 2. All right. So she can do, I think, 2 more melees now. One hit. One point. 1 more melee. That's 2 hits. Okay. 2 more points. Meaning Letitia is almost an orange. Not that it matters, I guess. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely cleaning up the rest of this stuff because we can now move Wanda in here. She will move. And then she's got her chainsaw. See if we can put her into orange. Oh gosh, that was a good roll. Yeah, she gets 2 hits actually, because she hits on a 5 or more for now, but that puts her into orange. Meaning she now will hit on a 4 or more when she rolls, and she does get 2 more melees. So that's only 1 hit, but it was a 4, so it would have been nothing. She gets 1 more point for that. That was not very impressive, Wanda. 1 more melee. Can you do a little bit better this time, please? Yeah, that's 3 hits. Okay, so that's 3 dead Zeds. Another one has a Berserker, 2 normal. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's Wanda. Alright, we're going to have Billy roll on in with her baseball bat. She gets 1 hit. 1 point for Billy. Another hit. Another point for Billy. Alright, for the absolute hell of it, let me see, that was move, 2 melees. We're going to take this and see what this other... Yep, Billy gets the golden kukri now. Just in time for the game to end. She gets an awesome weapon now. Might as well just end the game at this point. We're going to say Preston does 1, 2, toss. He has the Molly in hand already. That kills all these runners, and it also seals off all of these zones. And we have won, ladies and gents. Y'all people, whoever you are. Alright, so yeah. that is mission 7. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing from now on for a good long while. I'm probably just gonna keep on throwing up more Zombicide episodes. I still got quite a ways to go through like the Zombicide 2nd edition stuff, and I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not gonna write any scripts or any kind of other goofy shit. As I've said before in some of the other recent episodes I've done, I'm just a tiny YouTuber. I'm just gonna act like it. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm not gonna worry about like Ko-fi or monetizing this shit or whatever. I'm just having a good time at this point. Gotta find that job. I applied to a bunch of places yesterday. I'm gonna do a whole bunch more applications today. I am very fortunate in the fact that like I live in a co-op apartment building, so my bills are not that high. Like if I can just get like $480 a month, that's rent. Like that's the big one, obviously. Like my internet is only $60, and everything after that is gravy, right? Like just food and gas for the most part. So I don't know. I guess that's the only reason I thought I could just give this maybe a try, like just quitting my job and seeing how much money I could make off of the internet, which is not much. Spoiler alert. Like I managed to get some money off of selling random shit on eBay, but like not very much at all. So yeah, long story short, I need to get a job, and with a job, hopefully I can not only do all the things that everybody needs to do, right? Pay bills, get food on the table, get food from my boys here, all that jazz. Get Harry one of those little ball tracks, put that under the table so he can entertain himself, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of jazz that I want to get for the channel here. Not just that camera stand, which I guess is not as much of an issue now, because as I said, here I might as well show y'all now. If you didn't see in my post, yeah, I'll just take this off. I don't know how well you can see this. Yeah, if you didn't see in my little post, I posted a little picture. I had this idea yesterday that like I still have this thing. This thing still exists. This is basically just a big old magnifying glass with an O-ring on it that I got to like help with painting, and it didn't really help with painting all that much, to be honest. Like it's really awkward to try and paint. For me at least, in my experience, to paint with this thing, with this big old magnifying glass, like it was mostly useful because of the O-ring light. Like it helped provide a lot of extra light for the bench to make painting a little bit easier, but then the O-ring kind of died on me, and I wasn't really sure how to replace it, so it's been kind of sitting around doing nothing for quite some time. And as I was priming some figures yesterday for painting up, I was like, wait a minute, why do I think that I need some kind of fancy webcam tripod? I could probably just take, as you can see here, I took that little arm that used to be attached to the table, and I just attached it to this thing instead, and I put it on this little stool, and I got the microphone on there too, and I think this is actually working out pretty good so far, at least, because now y'all get a really good view of the table. I didn't have to spend a single dime, which is great. We don't have to wait for anything to show up from Amazon or whatever. We just got this. And with this, yeah, I can just go straight on through Zombicide stuff like I was originally planning to do. I just ain't making any money off of this stuff, which is fine, you know. at this point, I've found that like YouTube is just fun. Like I enjoy making stuff and just putting it out there and seeing if people like it and seeing what they have to say about it. So yeah. But yeah, it would be nice to get a little money coming in here so that way I can get some other things such as the tripod, maybe like a mic boom stand. I definitely over here at the workbench. Ugh, great. Over here at the workbench, I definitely need an LED light on that. What's here? Let me just, for the hell of it, I'll show y'all. Let me see. Let me put this damn thing back on here. Okay, that's a little awkward. Where do I have this? Yeah. Here's the ADHD tax for you. I bought this. I don't know if you can, how well you can see this. It doesn't matter. I bought this quite some time ago, like a long time ago. When I first got that workbench, actually, not long after I got it, I bought 2 of these off of Amazon and just didn't even bother to like look at these very closely to see if, I don't know, maybe I would need other stuff for it, right? I just figured like, oh, this is a replacement for the light that's on there, right? No. No, not really. This is a full-on light all by itself. Like, boom, I could just put this whole bad boy up there and just have a big old LED light for the desk. The problem is, all we get in this box is the light itself. That's it. And so, first of all, I look at this and it's like, oh, I need special cables to power this damn thing. I don't have a cable that's like this, because this is a slightly larger, like a T8 rather than a T5 LED light. So I need to get some special power cables to power the damn thing. And then I also need to get some slightly larger brackets to be able to mount the damn thing on the bench. And then I will have a good source of light on the bench there to be able to paint better. That would be cool. That's just to start with, right? Like, obviously, I'm going to want more painting supplies. You know, there's all sorts of gaming shit that I want to get my hands on and whatnot, and yada, 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 yada. I have a bunch of stuff on my Amazon wish list that I linked to the channel here. I don't expect anyone to buy any of it, but, like, I don't know. Roll like a few D6s, and maybe on a 6 or more, someone might actually put some money in my Ko-fi or buy something off the wish list. It exists. It might happen. For the moment, though, I'm just assuming that I need to fund this channel myself. I'm mainly assuming that, especially because, like I said in my trailer, I don't intend to monetize this channel at all. Like, I'm not doing, even if YouTube allows me into their partner program, I'm not running ads on my stuff. I'm not taking any sponsors from anybody for any reason whatsoever. I don't like that. I just don't. I've watched enough YouTube to just cringe every time now I see like a YouTuber just sort of try to seamlessly transition into one of these like little sponsorship segments where they talk about, like, you know, the same handful of companies like Surfshark or Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, most of the people I watch don't do the really scummy shit like Raid Shadow Legends and whatnot, but, like, I don't know. It's just every time I don't like it, because a lot of these, like, you know, companies that are trying to get their advertisement mostly from like influencer type, like organic branding, I guess we might say. A lot of it turns out to be kind of shady. Like Better Health. Oh gosh, that's... You don't need me to say anything about that. There's a lot of stuff out there about why Better Health is awful. Same thing with that other one. There's that meal kit delivery service, HelloFresh. I'm sure lots of people order from HelloFresh and they think it's awesome and whatnot, but wow, I know that they treat their workers like shit, and I'm sorry, like, I'm kind of a leftist, and I don't like how environmentally unfriendly it is. And I'm sorry, y'all, like, every now and again I probably will remind you that I am a leftist, and hell, like, technically I'm even an anarchist too. Like, I'm just gonna mention that shit every now and again. Like, at this point, I kind of just don't care anymore. Like, I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna, give my opinion, and if people don't like it, that's fine. I mean, I've been on the internet long enough to know that, like, people are not... no matter what you do, no matter what you say, people are not gonna like it anyway. And I kind of think it's better to just be open and honest from the get-go, rather than try to sort of, like, not talk about who I really am or what I really believe. Because y'all might get the impression that, like, if I start some commentary channel at some point and then start giving my political opinion, that, like, I was just, all of a sudden I've become some environmentalist because I'm getting paid by big... I don't even know who would want to fund, like, who would want to pay me to say, like, hey, like, oil's bad, we shouldn't be doing that. Like, who's gonna pay me to say we should transition from fossil fuels? Pretty much nobody. Anyway, I should stop ranting now. This is what I get for not doing scripts. But I don't want to do scripts anymore. Going back to this channel, YouTube. I'm probably just not going to do scripts, especially for, like, this gameplay footage shit, right? Like, I'm just going to play the game, and if I want to chat like this, I'll just try to confine it to, like, this portion of the video when the gameplay is already over. And it really doesn't matter if I start to bore y'all, because, like, if you've seen what you already wanted to see, cool. You can just dip. You don't have to listen to me ramble about, like, the channel or other shit and whatnot, but if you actually, I don't know, if you actually like the stuff that I make and you like me or whatever, then maybe you might listen to me ramble about stuff. But main thing is, like, if I don't bother with scripts or editing and whatnot, it should make it a lot simpler for me to just throw up a lot more Zombicide type stuff. Again, I don't know, I haven't nailed down a schedule just yet. Like, I suppose once a week at the very least would be what you can expect. At this point, since I'm not currently employed, I might try to throw up an episode, like, every day or at least every other day. So you can expect maybe 3 or 4 Zombicide missions per week. And y'all will just see that. It doesn't matter if you didn't hear me say this by the end of the video, right? Y'all are going to see that. So yeah, we're just... long story short, we're going to try to keep this simple. We're going to stick to board gaming for a while. We are... and I might as well say, like, the reason I'm switching to board gaming rather than doing PC stuff is not only, like, did I initially want to start this channel because board games... I have switched to... I got rid of Windows entirely. I have switched to Linux, and if you know anything about Linux, it shouldn't surprise you that Linux has a bit of a learning curve. Like, even if I have found I go for one of the supposedly easier Linuxes, which is Linux Mint. I have Linux Mint on my PC now. it's frustrating because I've got everything working for me. Like, all my stuff works. Like, I can play games, and that's great. Like, the games work. Like, I've got Steam working, and I can play my games, and I can do all the things that I want to do on my computer for the most part. The only thing that doesn't seem to be working just yet so far is being able to record gameplay footage. I'm having trouble with that because when I start up basically any, not just OBS here. Now, first I thought it was OBS because OBS is definitely a lot more resource intensive. I tried switching to some simpler screen capture things like Kazam or Simple Screen Recorder or something like that. They are definitely a lot more lightweight. And with Kazam, I was able to get maybe like 10, 20 minutes or so, but the game just always crashes. Like, every time. When I try to record, the game crashes. So I kind of have to do some troubleshooting and figure out why that is. Because my PC is not... It is a gaming PC. It's not the most high-end gaming PC. Like, there's definitely beefier stuff that I could be putting in there. I did test the memory on it because I was having issues just initially getting some Steam games to work at all. And one of the solutions somebody mentioned was like, hey, do memtest86 because, like, you may be getting that error if there's, like, problems with your RAM. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's been forever since I did that, so maybe I should just do that anyway. And wow, I got a lot of errors in memtest86. Now, according to memtest86, like, your stuff can still be fine even if you get, like, a whole bunch of errors. There are a lot of reasons errors might be thrown, but it's also not weird to assume that, like, the RAM and the CPU that I have in this computer have potentially been maybe a little bit, like, worn, maybe a little bit damaged, shall we say, because, like, basically I had a power supply that was only sort of working for the components that I put in here. Like, I upgraded graphics cards a long time ago, and I should have known it was insufficient. The power supply I was using was insufficient. Yada 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 yada. Let me not bore the handful of people that are still listening too much, and just get to the point of I'm gonna need to take some time to look at Linux more and learn more about it in the background before I can do PC gaming again. And that's not a big deal now that I can just, go back to board gaming. So we will just do board gaming for a while, and I will probably just be putting up episodes much like this one on a more frequent basis. And we're gonna try to just keep it simple in the beginning. We'll just jump right into the mission and just play that game, roll some dice, yada yada yada. Hopefully Harry doesn't jump on the table 300 times again like he did this time. But hey, maybe people will like that. I don't know. I had fun. And end of the day, that's kind of all that matters. If I have fun and if anybody likes this at all, that's kind of all I want, really. So yeah, I guess this is the end. This is the end of the video. I will finally stop talking now, and I will see y'all in the next thing that I make, which is almost certainly going to be now Mission 8, and I might as well just check which one is that. Mission 8 is Zombie Police. Okay. Looks like a 6-tile map, and there are cars. They can both be driven. Okay. So I'll look into that a little bit more and see what that's all about. But this one was pretty dope. Yeah, I figured doing like a melee-intensive team with a bunch of berserkers and whatnot would definitely make things a little bit interesting. And it sure did. It sure did. So... And thankfully this time I didn't forget too many things or mess up too much, I don't think. As usual, I'm just going to say I need more practice at this to, you know, be more comfortable in front of the camera and not ramble as much and just try to make some better stuff for y'all. So I need to get a job, get some more money going, get some better stuff, get some better equipment, some snazzier things, and make some more interesting content for y'all. And I will see y'all next time. Mission 8. Take it easy.